So I thought I would start today's video out with a bit of a skateboarding metaphor. You gotta get out of the house sometimes to do your filming, gotta do it. So with this, I was thinking a lot about when you are starting to play rhythm guitar and learning to strum, it can be very easy to be tied to your upstrokes and downstrokes and just feel very awkward in the beginning and not really be able to play with flow. I think it's similar that when you're jumping on a skateboard, you would never expect just to immediately start off being really good, and people have different approaches. You might just jump into it and try to go at full speed and then fine tune from there, or you might be more comfortable playing really slow and getting your muscle memory down and then being able to slowly speed that up. So I wanted to give you a few tips just to help you get a little bit better and help you know kind of what you need to practice as you are going along. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So the first thing is almost like counterintuitive, is not practicing overly slow and just trying to get your flow down. So I think a lot of the advice is, start with the downs and ups, and I'll cover that in a second, and I think that that can have its place, but sometimes if you're doing a song really slow, you're never actually able to play along with the song, and you're not really focusing on the overall feel and getting that first hit right and staying in time. Rather, you're trying to focus on, are my ups and downs exactly correct? So I would recommend just putting on a song that you like and just practice playing along with it, right or wrong, and just getting your flow down and trying to just stay on time. So maybe you have way too many downstrokes, maybe you have way too many upstrokes, and maybe your form looks a little bit weird, but that's okay. You can slowly tweak those things as long as you're getting what's most important, which is actually staying on time with your song. So that is my first tip. My next tip is to angle your pick as you are sweeping up and down the strings. So for example, you are going to angle it down this way, whoop, strum as you go down, and you'll kind of angle your wrist a little bit too. And then on the way up, you're kind of flipping it, so now your pick is angling down. So that's kind of the main thing that you are going to be doing, focusing on kind of anchoring your elbow here and just your arms moving like this. So having a little bit of that angle is really going to help you and just kind of set you up for proper form, kind of strumming right in the middle of the sound hole, depending on how you want your tone to be here. Next is putting on a song that you really like that is going to very clearly have the strumming sound in it. So for example, something like Hear You Me by Jimmy Eat World, or some acoustic songs, maybe an acoustic cover of a song that you really love, things like that you can very clearly hear the strumming. In today's world, there's so many great songs out there that have guitar in them, and maybe it is just a MIDI or it is not very clear in the mix. So doing something that's just going to make it easy on you, and you'll be able to just play through the whole song and slowly try to copy exactly what you're hearing. My next tip is if you are, really trying to work on okay, when do I do an upstroke and when do I do a downstroke? Focusing on doing something that is really consistent. And this, you could start slow and then try to speed it up though pretty quick as you do this. And you're going to eventually just really get down this muscle memory. You're gonna think, I'm so tired of playing this same exact thing. But after you cement this in your muscle memory, you're not even going to have to think about it later down the road. It's just going to be what you do. So let me show you a quick strumming pattern that I was just doing that you can really get down if you're looking for one that is used everywhere and that is pretty easy to play. So for this strumming pattern, I'm just doing this. Down, up, up, down, up, up, down, down, up. Down, up, up, down, up, up, down, down, up, down, weirdly hard to do that when you are used to not having to do that. So this can definitely vary as you are playing, but it's good to at least start by building that muscle memory. If you are curious too about this chord progression, I'm basically playing these cool open E bar chords. So I use these a lot. Basically it's just 4 on the A string, and then I have the 6, 6 on the D and the G, and I'm leaving the B and the E open. So that's like a C sharp minor. And then I'm going down to my A, which I'm just playing like this. So just the 2nd fret on the D string and G string. Then going up here to 2 on A, and then I have 4, 4 on D and G, leaving those open, and then I have my regular E chord open 2, 2, 1, and then everything's open. My last tip is going to be feeling okay with messing up and not doing it perfectly and not following the directions exactly. I know I have a lot of students, and I was like this too, that when you are playing, worrying so much like, is this exactly what this video told me to do or what this instructor told me to do? And while there's a time and place to get things spot on, while you're just learning to strum, I think it's more important just to get that flow down and have fun with it and really focus on that timing here. Does it sound right to you? And if it sounds right to you, then it is right. And from there, just worry about learning to love practicing and liking to strum, so you actually want to get better about it, because the more that you just do it, the better you are naturally going to get, rather than if you really feel like you are just not getting it exactly and it makes you discouraged. So I hope that this helps you. So I hope that this helps you in whatever stage that you are, if you are wanting to really play with flow. And I think the most important thing is just remembering, the more that you have a guitar in your hands, even if you're not practicing exactly correctly, or if you are, playing the exact right songs or getting all these ups and downs exactly right, you are going to be improving simply by picking up your guitar. So thank you guys so much for watching my video, and have an amazing rest of your day.